Hello friends! I'm still traveling around tropical islands in search of new adventures that include fishing, hunting, spearfishing, and bushcraft. And of course I test myself in survival conditions. Need to catch something for the morning. I need to use the chance that the weather gives me to cook my snails, but I also see that the wind is picking up and I need to get ready for tomorrow. I'm going for a dive. Well, guess who I'm going to try to catch today? Giant crayfish or overgrown shrimp. I decided to take this branch with me, make such a primitive Sharpie. I don't know if I would need to hold some crab or something. Obviously, I cannot pierce a fish with it. It's sometimes even more convenient to do it with my hands. But maybe for some kind of urchin or sea cucumber, or just to scare away moray eels. Saw a big moray, by the way. Also, saw a lobster underwater, so I have this stick like my long hand so that the eel doesn't bite me. That's what I'm going to do. Well, it is sharp enough. So the knife I'll leave here. I'll go dive. By the way, I noticed the water level is rising again in the evening, 1.5 meters closer to the shore. These stones were on dry land, now look all in the water. In general, a little report. Look how the mountains can be seen on the horizon. Ooh, yeah! So underwater I saw some strange little snails, funny creatures I do not know, but I did not want to take them in my hands because it is likely they sting like sea urchins. It is better not to risk. Then I realized that the stick I had with me made it difficult to move, slowed me down, so it wasn't a real spear. I'll try to make a good one next time and use it to catch fish. Then I saw a little lobster, very tiny, but it's a good signal because I know where they are. I will go further to look for them. I found a piece of fishing line and here's a bobber. Looks like it's 20 grams. I do not know what brand it is. A beautiful souvenir. Will definitely bring home. Maybe even try to use it here. Since I plan, after returning to civilization, take spinning to my next survival and survive as an angler with fishing skills. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. I want to take spinning and try to help my survival with it. But honestly, it does not mean that I will catch something. It may even be easier for me to use this method that I have used and showed you before. Also, anyway, I want to learn underwater hunting. I want to get myself a wooden spear gun, diving, swimming, and hunting for big trophies of exotic fish. I think it will also be very interesting, and you choose during the survival if I am going to do the next survival with a knife or with a spinning or with an underwater gun. And it's going to be like a lottery of what I am going to use for my survival. So I think it will be interesting. Because I know that many of you like fishing, many of you like spearfishing, and many of you like simple survival experiences with just one knife. So I'm interested in all of this too, so it will be fun. Let's go. What I like about this island is that the landscape here is very diverse. You see the jungle, then here are a lot of caves. So when it rains, it is very easy to find a shelter and wait till it's over. Cool look, this is a cool cave. I like it very much. Cool, cool, cool. Friends, I've noticed that there are a lot of hanging lianas, which I can use in the future to make a hammock or weave bamboo parts together in case I need it. So I'll collect the lianas, roll them in a spool, and keep them for the future. There are even very thin vines as thin as a thread. Look, and these are thicker. They might come in handy. Look. Now the task is to get down safely. Picked up some lianas. I think they will be useful to me. Guess who I'm going to try to catch today? Giant crayfish or overgrown shrimp. Here's another sign that there are lobsters, and it is a blue lobster. In the restaurants, it is considered to be the most luxurious and the most expensive. I really hope that I can catch one too. Cool. And you can see that in tropical countries where it is very hot, a lot of plants protect themselves with needles because of the hot climate. And I honestly don't remember much from botany lessons, but just keep in mind that if you need to run through the jungles like I did, these needles and spines can cut you quite bad. They are very sharp. Here you can see right away. Look, leaves, and here everything is cleaned. Why? Because here I am 95% sure live mangrove crabs. 100% here. You can see how they've cleaned a path with their little legs. And there is a burrow. They make them under trees and bushes and live there. I'll be catching them later. An ordinary earthworm, no different from ours from Ukraine, maybe a little bit different rough tail. I thought I had already found something to eat, so there's a bunch of leaves, and you can see that no snail are here. But where are they? Like I said, most likely they should be here. Oh man, it's empty too. Look once, right there. You can see right away that there are leaves here, and then it's so clean and there's a hole like that. There's a bigger one right there. I won't sleep tonight, but I will look for mangrove crabs. Yes, now you cannot see them. They seem to hide from the heat deep in their burrows during the day. I hope I managed to catch something to eat tonight because I'm getting tired of shooting beautiful exotic animals but staying without food. So tonight I will go va-banque. I am lucky because when I go into the jungle, it is not very difficult to find some fruit or mango or coconuts and bananas and some other unknown fruits. But I cannot stay here long because of the mosquitoes. They started attacking me right away, so it is better to stay near the ocean, where there is wind and there are no mosquitoes. So I gather some fruits and go back to the cave. And here's another good piece of protein. These coconut bowls can be used to make a container to collect fresh water when it rains. And here are the very young banana fruits. You can even see the flower next to the young banana fruits. Do you know what I like about rainy weather? It is not very comfy. Of course I have to hide from the rain, because when it is wet it gets pretty cool, but there are good sides. Rain is the source of fresh water in the first place. So now I placed my coconut cup here to get fresh water from the rain. And another plus is that when it rains, the ocean is very calm. There are no big waves. And the water is clean, calm, and clear. It's not muddy. It's just an ideal time to hunt and look for something interesting. Guys, this perfect moment when the food in island survival is better than the food in the restaurant. Here's a little lobster, or is it a baby lobster? I do not know, but I'm happy because it is very cool, and I think I deserve it. Finally, I have something decent to eat. Saw a couple more little ones, but quite small. But I'll go back now and look carefully, because I know in the morning the shore is full of shells from these lobsters or whatever it is, so I think it's worth poking around here, looking a bit more, under every stone. Look how pretty he is, holding tight. His whiskers, by the way, are very sharp. When I grabbed them a couple of times, I cut my hand. They defend themselves with them. As soon as I came up to him, he immediately started kicking me. And also, when I take him in my hands, he tries to hit my hand with his tail. I'm happy the first prey is there. I leave it here and go back because I've seen more. I need to catch at least a couple of them and scout new places for the future. This one here I put near the cave. I think he's not going anywhere. Look how handsome he is. And if you really like this video, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel not to miss new episodes, share this video with your friends, and see you soon.